Welcome to the Love Them Knives lair, the crazy lair, where we talk about knives. Why? Damn, it's an addiction, isn't it? Yes, it is. And we got the Civivi knife in here, the Civivi ODD, because we are OD on knife, baby. I'll tell you what. Woo! We kicking it. We kicking it with the knives, aren't we? On this channel, shit, I'm crawling with them. I can't even get one dull, but I'm on to another because I'm a knife. God, I hate to say the word, but I'm a knife whore. Yeah, I am. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is. And this come into me, the ODD 22 green canvas micarta, 14C28 in, and she's a beaut, isn't she? She's a little beauty. Boom, let me see what I can do with it, because I haven't done anything with it as far as trying to adjust the pivot or anything. But Will took it apart for you, huh? And guess what? Guess what? Let me tell you something. Kick it over. TuffKnives. TuffKnives design. TuffKnives. Hold on. Yeah, they put their mark on some a little bit more expensiver knives than this, my friends. So this is pretty cool to have this with Civivi teamed up together, right? And open design. Oh, we got a little lanyard pin. We got the standoffs and all that. What else can I mess up on? Oh, deep carry, right or left. I'm sure we got number 8s in this little bugger, so that should be easy to pop apart. And green micarta. It's liner lock. I got this because I wanted the green micarta, not so much the black blade. I don't think you need a coating on 14C, but I mean, it kind of goes with the green, doesn't it? Kind of in an OD way, OD green way, but the ODD 22, don't know. Oh, and not only that, you get a box, but you get a Civivi pouch, and look at that. Talk about green. And let me see what else we got. Oh, and stickers. So you get a zipper pouch. You get a nice microfiber cloth. All that. Boom, bada boom. And a box. And that. Oh, but it's expensive, right? Yep, $71.80. Now, once this puppy hits like the retailers, like White Mountain, you can get 10%. So you could be in that $65 range, whatever, you know. So, okay. And it is almost 3 inches, 2.79 inch. Come on, just call it 3, would you? And here's your specifications on this. All together now, right? 7. So it's a 3 and a 7, 3-inch blade, 7-inch overall. So it's very carryable. It's 3.46 ounces, which isn't super light for a 7-inch knife, but you know, it's a chunky knife, isn't it? And so black stonewash clip point blade. Yeah, there you go. TuffKnives. So interesting. Or if you don't prefer the green micarta, get you some Quebertia wood or a black G10. Or, oh no, that's the green. Oh yeah, and the black G10 right here. So I mean, this way you get just a standard blade. And it's not black, or it's not their Damascus, which is costing more. So that's the whole thing about, you know, Civivi, when they started up SendCut, it's like they were noticing, yeah, I mean, some of their stuff is hitting $100+, and this is supposed to be the budget line of WE Knives, but I mean, when we first started out, WE Knives first started out, they were making the budget and the high end all under WE Knives. If you remember back 2016 or whatever, and then Civivi come along, and then now SendCut. And SendCut, they're making some good knives, really. So if I wanted to stay below 50, I'd be looking at the SendCut stuff, which I like personally, I like. Okay. But here, it's a liner lock. Nice little drop to it. Finger flick. Okay. And it's got a flipper tab, which I ignore. But there it is. Yeah, I can feel it. It's not super strong detent. It's not bad. Let me see. Yeah, you gotta flick it pretty good to get it to kick out of there, so it's not gonna just drop out. But it's not, you know, an incredible super no fail detent either. Although, you know, it's about right for finger flicking and stuff like that too. So it's reasonably decent. And 30%, 35% lockup on there. I mean, check that out. That's arguably close to 40. Okay. So that's pretty good. And the liners are not nested. They're there in your face. So it gives it a feel like the liners are usually thicker when they're not nested. So it usually makes it feel more structural. And then look at these standoffs. There's some big old standoffs. I mean, there's for your lanyard pin, etc. And of course, the deep carry pocket clip, that's just fine. And flat screws there, but reversible. And this micarta is grippy. It's textural, but it's not washed out. You know, it's not that whitish, you know, just looks like it's been sitting in the sun too long. It's a nice consistent color. Fit and finish is great on Civivi knives, okay? But this is to be released December 9th on 2022, okay? So that's the introduction. And they've been coming out with some other types of knives. Oh, one happens to be sitting here, the Cachet, which I got this one with a white G10, which once I get done doing my little video on it, I'm going to dunk that in the dye pot as well. I'm going to take those suckers off and do something with it. I think that'd be interesting. But this is a steel frame, you know, with white G10 scales, and so it's got some heft to it. This is lighter, and let me see how much lighter. In fact, we could measure the Cachet too and see. 3.48, which I told you before, which does measure out true. Yeah, that's only 4, and this one's a bigger knife, by the way, the Cachet. But have you remember the Banneret? The Banneret is also another nice one that I really like. Oh yeah, the Cachet's bigger. Not all that much heavier, as amazing as that seems, because it feels lighter. It feels lighter in the hand. Very strange. And this with the steel frame, I could feel the heft on that. Very strange. Okay. And this you can open with a fuller or the flipper, but we'll talk about that one later. But I mean, wow. Oh, let me get back to grams in case you guys were curious. 98.6 grams. So, yeah, I mean, but this looks like a TuffKnives design, doesn't it? In a way. And of course it is, but I mean, you know, it looks like his design language. 3-inch there, 3.25 back to there. So, and 7.1, something like that, overall at about 18 centimeters. And if I'm got a little break here, grab this one, 0.48, okay, 12.2 millimeters. So that's not very fat in the hand. That's pretty thin. And 2.8, so basically a 3 millimeter at 0.11. Okay. So, hey, not too shabby. I was wondering if I had a little piece of paper I could cut. Well, now I already showed you that. Now with it, right? So let's pull this back. Okay. Let's, not bad. It's pretty much a standard factory edge. Not scary sharp, but not on the dull side either. So that's as expected. Ergos, well, you know, you got the palm swell here. You got, this is pretty good. This is not bad. And I can get all my fingers on there, even though it's a 7-inch knife. You got this little cutaway here for sharpening. And it shouldn't be that difficult to sharpen or maintain. And it should be pretty corrosion resistant on the 14C, being 14% chromium as well. So got a nice little action there. The Civivi emblem here, and I'm sure under that cap is a little bump that matches on the, you know, that locks up here. So this won't spin when you undo this, as per the other Civivis that I've disassembled. But no, it feels good. You've got this jimping, if you've noticed, along here, okay, for traction. So it should be, you know, piercing, cutting, easy to handle, pretty grippy, nice little liner lock. You've got a little lanyard, like I said before, but they didn't burn a hole through here. I mean, they put it here so it can be kind of stealth, you know, in case you defer on the lanyard. All right, so I mean, it's cool, but oh my God, so much that they've done this year. I mean, I don't know. I haven't been able to keep every Civivi knife that I have put on my channel for this year, but that would be fascinating to pull every Civivi knife, new model they've issued in 2022, and throw it out here, because there have been some humdingers. There really have been. Somebody said that, hold on, let me flip this. It doesn't get any better, does it? Wow. Okay, never mind. Somebody was saying that it looks like time for me to replace the disassembly towel. Okay, let me just tell you, I got one coming. A disassembly mat I'm going to be using, and it'll be the bomb, baby, because I did some research, and let's see if I know what the hell I'm talking about, which most times I don't. So, I mean, at least there's an out for me. And the good screw, I always call it crazy screw. Good screw. SKREW. If you want one of these drivers, these are titanium. This is just Ano. This is a Mokutai. Okay, so I think this was more expensive for sure. But I like these drivers. They also are magnetized in here, so they magnetize the tip, which is a good thing. And really, so you can stabilize, because this top spins, this in your thing, and you can just spin this part with putting pressure. I like them, not because they're just good looking, but they are, but it's really easier to disassemble with something that has a top that spins. I mean, so it doesn't turn in your hand, and you can just turn the screws, right? And then if you can tease it out, I can feel it pulling, but it won't come. Okay, never mind. Now we take our number 6 and let's do the pocket clip. But yeah, I like these. I got another driver that's hopefully going to come here not too long, and I'll show it to you because it's really fascinating. And so then I'll end up being a driver junkie too. No, knife junkie. And it's about the tools. Holy crap. Okay, this is the lock bar side. Oh, well, the screw never came all the way out. And why? I don't know. Should have. And there's that. So this is just the one body screw on this side. Now, here's the liner. And it's nice. It's smooth. It's finished nicely. We got a ceramic detamp ball. There's your jimping for your, disengage and all that. And then here's this, and you got ceramic bearings, so you're good. And then they've skeletonized this all the way. So even 3.46 ounces, even with this skeletonized out. Wow, okay. Okay, and then we go with the blade stop and all that. And then the coup de grace. If you see the little divot here that they've, and it matches up with the little divot on, and I saw it right there that it matches up with. So this doesn't spin and it centers the logo, etc. So, and then where did I throw down my, oh, there I did. I felt it come out. There's the little, for the lanyard that goes in between these two standoffs. Well, those standoffs are like spools, aren't they? Whew. That's nice. Are you feeling odd? I am too. Odd. I am feeling very odd. And here, that kicks out. Now it drops way better than it was. Nice. Good action. I like the design. Civivi, they keeping it interesting, aren't they? And you guys, just remember, subscribe to my channel. Do I have to ask you twice? And stay sharp.